Hello everyone, Arthelon here, hoping to juice you up with another add-on called Itemrack. I find this add-on extremely useful for basically any class, but especially for warriors and rogues, or any class that has to switch weapons in combat. So let's just get started. There's a lot of things that Itemrack does and can do. I'm only going to be covering probably most of it. It can do events where if you switch into battle stance, it it switches all your armor and items, but this requires a lot of info on like scripting and LUA and just a bunch of stuff that I don't know myself. So that's really advanced stuff that I'm probably not going to be covering. But first off, what it allows you to do is if you go into your character screen, you can hold Alt, and it'll bring up any items in your inventory that you can simply click and switch. So that's really useful if you just ever want to, if you don't have something set up and you just want to switch items, that's really handy instead of having to go to your bags and find it and right click it. The main thing that it does that I recommend that on for everyone simply because of this just one thing is it allows you to create sets. And as you can see, I have 3 different sets here. Oh, and by the way, this is on the Retro WoW server, just for the purpose of this video, because I had everything set up on here. I might update this when the new server comes out, but as you can see, I have a dual wielding set. I have a sword and board set that it only switches to my one-hander and my shield, and then I have a full tank set. So how Itemrack works is I'll set up a new set here just to show you how it works. So you would go to sets, and you have to left click every item that you want in your set. So you just click everything that you want. In this case it's basically everything, but I want to have a different set. Let's say I have a two-hander and I want to switch to a two-hander. So you would go over here, you would left click it, then you would just click whatever item you want. In this case it's this two-hand pull-arm. So then I would go here, I would put whatever name you want, two-hander, works fine. Usually I put the icon of what the weapon is or whatever. And you just hit save, and it saves everything for you. And then what it also allows you to do, what I love, is that it allows you to bind a key. So if I want to keybind this particular item set, I would bind key and just set it to whatever. In this case, I'll just do it Control 4. So now I have a bunch of different sets that I can just hit different keybinds for and automatically switch, like this. That's my Control 2. My Control 1 is my regular set, and then I have Control Q to switch to sword and board. When I go into defensive stance, I can also just switch this. So Itemrack doesn't really do anything more than what a macro would already do, but macros would be really annoying, or it really saves you a lot of time and effort, because with a macro you have to look at your item and you have to say, okay, /equip Lord Blackwood's blade. So instead of doing this for every item and for every time you change, you can simply go to your sets and you can say, oh, I have a new item here, let me put on these boots, and you would just hit save. So I think it saves you a ton of time and it's really useful. And I mean, how cool is it that I can just press a button and that happens? I think that's really cool. So the last and final thing it does is it gives you this little menu here, and you can access this or lock it or move it around from the menu. But what it does is when you, we'll lock it for now. When you alt-click something in your menu, it pops up here. So most commonly, you could just put a trinket here, like your carrot on a stick. If you're switching a bunch of different items at the same time, you don't want to make 8 different sets for like whatever. This is really good, just so you can place it somewhere and just you can switch your trinkets this way. Or let's say you have boots with mithril spurs on them that you want to switch when you mount up. You can just click this here and switch all your boots and whatnot. So that's basically all of Itemrack. Like I said, they do have events, but that's some pretty complex stuff that you're gonna have to know about scripting and other things to do it. But I don't need any of that stuff. I just like keybinding all my stuff to my own so that I control everything as it happens instead of just having a bunch of different things do it for me. So yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching, and I hope Itemrack helps you on your adventures. I'll see you guys later.